My name is Mariam Almi, or in Arabic, Mariam Ilmi. I'm a student. I will be starting school in September at Algonquin for healthcare. It feels bittersweet being here for the first time. It's actually very amazing to be here, but it feels bittersweet because my dad is not here. My dad passed away October 2020, so 9 months ago, from COVID-19 complications. So for me, I can fight for myself, but it's very exhausting and it's very lonely not having my dad be around anymore, and I really miss him. Winter of 2019, so I believe January 2019, I was a victim of a hate crime. I was very scared. I came very close to getting hurt. Thankfully, I wasn't hurt because people that I care about defended me and physically stood in the way, got between us. And when I reported it to the police, they didn't investigate, they didn't arrest the person, and their excuse to me was there was no camera footage. I was in the agency that runs the drop-in space was a mental health agency, which is the only reason why I was there, to relax and have some fun. I was talking to one of their employees, and I heard somebody complaining about Justin Trudeau in reference to Muslims. I tried to ignore it. Eventually, I got fed up and I said something. And this person continued, and then I got up to try and walk out, and that's when this person followed me, and people noticed what was happening, and they physically stood between us because I knew what this person was capable of. If I'm being honest, I had a version of PTSD. So I had to see a therapist. I'm still afraid to this day when I'm outside in public. I don't stay at home all the time, but I'm still afraid. Because of what took place, I'm still afraid whenever I'm outside in public that it will happen again much more severely. So the impact on me was I had temporary PTSD, I guess, and I had to see a therapist to feel safe again in my own neighborhood, in my own city, and in places that normally I would feel safe. What happened in Toronto with the Muslim man getting killed, what happened in London, Ontario with the Muslim family getting killed, and millions of other stories that don't get put in the media. I believed the media hype about Canada because I saw for myself too many times to count how that is just hype, it's not reality. I just have a difficulty not seeing reality or ignoring reality because of what's going on with the Indigenous community and the Muslim community and so many other communities of color that are vulnerable all across Canada. Be careful what you put in the media. For goodness sake, stop fueling the fire by blaming Muslims and communities of color for every disgusting crime that exists. My biggest hope for every community of color and for every Indigenous person living in Canada right now and living in Canada in the future is that we get to be the superstars we want to be. I'm hopeful that my skills and my gifts for myself are celebrated in society. Just like I want every community of color, Indigenous person to be celebrated, I'm hopeful for that the skills and the insight and the personal gifts that I have is celebrated in society.